Well, good morning, everyone, from another tremendous day in eastern Arizona. Today we're going to talk about the Joker Trampero, an excellent little bushcraft knife. We're going to take a look at the Trampero and its ability to cut foods, vegetables, and so forth that might commonly be found on the trail or in and around it. So, of course, Joker Trampero, our banana here in typical trail condition, which is in the process of breaking down and becoming a mess. Aroma tomato, a block of mild soft cheese, cucumber, and some green onions. And because there is a plethora of videos on this knife on YouTube, I'm not going to do a technical review, and I'm not situated today to do one. However, I did want to do a cutting review because there are not a lot of cutting reviews generally about field knives in terms of the culinary aspects of camping, which is a big deal for me because I like to eat, especially after a long day. Driving to a location or hiking across a location or shooting videos on a location. So these are foods that I commonly have, and just not a lot of videos about how this knife does cutting these foods. Okay, so let's get into it. Not going to get heavily into the dimensions and specifications of this knife because that's all over YouTube, and you can go to Joker's site, and we will include that, of course, in the description section. This is a fantastic little knife. This one features an olive wood handle. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and hopefully this camera is focusing in on this. Okay, the Sandvik blade, stainless steel. The biggest concern I had about this knife was that this blade was going to be too thick to do the sort of vegetable cutting and food preparation that I was interested in. But it does have the Kepart blade, the knife point, which is just a favorite of mine for the bushcraft. It's just so simple and easy to use and lends itself particularly well towards utility functions like a little bit of prying and spreading of butter and so forth. And so I wanted a Kepart blade, and just from the outset, the only regret I have about this knife is the blade is just a little bit short for my requirements. I think it's about around 3 1/4 inches, but again, those exact specifications will be on the website and on various YouTube channels, and you can get a sense of that knife thickness here, which I can barely see through my camera. But let's get into some slicing and perhaps some dicing and see what this thing can do. Okay, quick, before the wind starts cranking. Love New Mexico, Arizona, but man, the wind out here, oof. Okay, this is a fairly new Joker Trampero. Only been in use minimally over the last 3 weeks or so, maybe a little bit longer. And we're just gonna dice up some green onion here. The knife comes out of the box extraordinarily sharp. One should exercise caution. Okay, I think as you can see, it does an excellent job on that onion. Hopefully this camera is capturing all that. Okay, here's our nasty, look at that nastiness, typical on the trail, right? Does a super cut just right through there. Do some longitudinal slices here. Let's peel this down. Not a problem for the Trampero. Of course, wouldn't be a problem for any knife. It is a banana after all. Cucumber. Good test for a cucumber is how does it peel if you have to. I bring peelers on these trips because I hate peeling with a knife, but let's see what this can do. Again, that's kind of a thick blade. See if we get a close-up here. But we're going to attempt to work in and just make mincemeat, if you will, of this cucumber skin. And it's doing a pretty good job. Okay, guys and gals and audience people. Now, there's a bit of a skin cucumber for you. Obviously not going to be a problem getting in there and doing our slices. Oh, I hear that wind coming. Just makes murder on the recording sessions. Okay, block of soft cheese. This is a mid-soft cheese, not too hard, not too soft. Trampero comes in, make some nice slices. Okay, last but not least, our tomato. Big fat aroma here. No problem for the Trampero. Comes right in. Let's do some slices. So you're not going to do the finest work with this knife, but certainly fine enough for camp work. And because the knife sits so close to your body in its sheath, it's a pleasure to wear. Doesn't get in the way, it's not cumbersome. Something to consider. Okay, so there it is, a quick demo on the Trampero cutting and slicing camp kitchen. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, God bless you and God bless America. But wait, we almost forgot Mr. Avocado. A little bit of resistance there. There you go. Trail condition avocado. Obviously no problem for the Joker.